Hey everyone, good morning. This is me, Manya Gupta, your tech host. Bulletin of the day starts with ChatGPT outage, which disrupts users globally, including India. Google confirms Android 16 release on June 10 with AI tools. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang said human is the new programming language. Meta launches super intelligence AI lab, eyes $10 billion scale ambitions. Motorola Edge 60 debuts in India. Android 15. Tesla announces tentative June 22 launch for public robo-taxi rides. And finally, OpenAI with strikes cloud deal with Google despite fierce rivalry. So in yesterday's quiz, we asked you who are the founders of Copilot AI. Answer is Yuan Sinclair and Thomas Johnson. Now it's time for a daily tech question. Here's the one today. Which cable is used for wired internet? Confident you got the answer? Drop your guess in the comments below. Tune into tomorrow's bulletin to find out if you nailed it. Starting with the news on June 11, 2025, thousands of users worldwide, including India, experienced a widespread outage of ChatGPT, OpenAI's popular generative AI chatbot. So the disruption confirmed via OpenAI's status page involved high levels of errors and delays, with recovery still underway at the time of reports. Developers and end users alike reported abnormal latency or outright failure to connect. Global reporting from NDTV-linked sources, and Tengri News indicated interruptions across multiple regions from India to Europe and North America. The outage is believed connected to a recent surge in demands for ChatGPT's new generative features, straining OpenAI's server capacity. This disruption highlights the fragility of AI-dependent workflows in the face of increased public adoption. Business and developers who depend heavily on ChatGPT for content generation, coding, or customer support could face real-time operational impact. It underscores the importance of robust redundancy, reliable service agreements, and transparent communication from cloud service providers like OpenAI during unforeseen downtime. Moving on, Google has confirmed the stable rollout of Android 16 for Pixel phones starting 10th June 2025, a notable acceleration from last year's September release. Among key enhancements are support for live activities, integrated group chat support via RCS Universal Messaging, AI-powered photo editing suggestions in Google Photos, and corporate badge support within Google Wallet. Security and privacy have also been beefed up, aligning with the Android's growing emphasis on safe handling of sensitive data. Additionally, refined split-screen multitasking and the new Material 3 Expressive. This UI delivers a polished user interface beyond pixels. So Android 16 will be gradually rolled out to supported devices across OEMs, while Google detailed only select features. Reports suggest ongoing updates to lock screens live activities, responsiveness improvement, and added accessibility support. For users in India, this update brings enhanced photo editing, visual consistency across apps, and better device integration via RCS. For developers, new APIs and security protocols may require optimization ahead of the broad adoption this summer. At London Tech Week on 9th June 2025, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang made a striking statement. The future of programming isn't Python, C++, or Java. It's a human. Huang explained that AI systems today can be programmed by anyone through natural conversation, not lines of code. Users issue instructions like "You are an incredible post," write a poem about today's keynote, and refine the output through follow-up feedback, mirroring how one would guide human collaborator. He describes this shift as nothing short of revolutionary, positioning AI as the great equalizer. So now AI lets virtually anyone leverage computing power simply by speaking their intent. Now this concept, widely recognized as prompt engineering or vibe coding, enables non-developers like students, farmers, educators to create code, generate analysis, compose art, and build applications using everyday language. Huang emphasized that AI programming is akin to training a person and that this paradigm has profound implications for democratizing technology. He believes the long-term goal should be tools too intuitive that no one needs to learn traditional programming. Next, we have Meta Platforms under Mark Zuckerberg's leadership, which is dramatically ramping its investment in artificial intelligence by founding a dedicated super intelligence research lab within its Menlo Park headquarters. This initiative targets the creation of AI capable of outperforming human-level cognitive tasks, commonly referred to as artificial general intelligence. The project includes forming a 50% team led by industry veterans and is backed by plans for a staggering $64 to $72 billion capital expenditure in 2025 alone. At the heart of this venture is a potential $10 billion partnership with Scale AI led by CEO Alexander Wang, renowned for data labeling and AI infrastructure. Collaboration aims to combine Scale's data expertise with Meta's ambition to build next-generation intelligent systems. Bloomberg reports that Zuckerberg is deeply involved in team formation due to concerns that the development of Llama 4 and its next version, Behemoth, is falling behind expectations. This aggressive push situates Meta firmly within the elite circle of companies pursuing AGI alongside Google, DeepMind, and OpenAI. Zuckerberg's goal is to rebrand Meta as a dominant AI powerhouse following earlier product setbacks. Next, we have Motorola, which has launched the Edge 60 in India, featuring a premium-grade specification sheet aimed at mid to upper smartphone segment. Priced at approximately 42,500 rupees, the base model is packed with MediaTek Dimensity 7400 chipset, 12 GB RAM and 256 GB storage, which is expandable, and a large 5200 mAh battery with 68 watt fast charging capabilities. Its standout feature is 6.7 quad curve OLED display, offering 1.5K resolution, Pantone validated color accuracy, and 120Hz refresh rate, delivering sharp visuals and smooth motion. Camera suite includes 50 megapixel main sensor paired with 50 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens, offering 3x optical zoom. Now, the selfie shooter also supports OIS, rare for front cameras at this price point. Edge 60 ships with Android 15 and is Motorola's first retail salvo after extensive global speculation. A Pro version with a Dimensity 8350 Extreme CPU, larger battery and heftier price may arrive soon with Motorola's strategy with Edge 60, blending flagship level display and camera specifications into a mid-range package, which caters especially to gamers, media consumers and productivity users who needs to expandable storage and fast charging. Now, Elon Musk has confirmed that Tesla will launch its first publicly available robo-taxi rides in Austin, Texas, with a plan to start date on 22 June 2025. The pilot will feature a small fleet, around 10 to 20 Model Y vehicles, straight from the factory, powered by Tesla's full self-driving software and monitored remotely by human supervisors. Musk emphasized the caution, stating the launch could shift if any safety issue arises. This rollout marks Tesla's bold pivot from traditional EV production to autonomous ride-hailing services, targeting a future scalability reminiscent of Uber but without drivers. A video posted by Musk shows a driverless Model Y confidentiality navigating an Austin intersection, reflecting substantial FSD. Long-term plans are ambitious, so skepticism persists. Analysts at Baird and Argus have voiced concerns about whether Tesla's timeline is realistic, especially given Elon Musk's history of heightened projections. Tesla has also faced safety scrutiny from regulators, with formal oversight inquiries, potentially complicating broader deployment. Still, if successful, this service could reshape both Tesla's business and broader autonomous ride-hailing market, especially when paired with the future Cybercab. This will be a purpose-built, fully driverless vehicle due in 2026. Last but not the least, in a surprising twist of competitive alliance, OpenAI has signed a major cloud infrastructure agreement with Google Cloud, despite their rivalry in AI, including the battle between ChatGPT and Google's Gemini model. Finalized in May 2025, the deal enables OpenAI to tap into Google's extensive GPU-TPU resources, prioritizing capacity needs over competitive friction. Previously, OpenAI had relied exclusively on Microsoft Azure. However, mounting compute demands, ChatGPT's rising usage have encouraged diversification, leading to agreements with SoftBank, Oracle, CoreWeave, and now Google Cloud. So the deal is significant for Google Cloud, helping it compete against AWS and Azure. Its TPUs, once restricted to internal use, are now being offered to elite AI players like Anthropic and OpenAI. So this arrangement adds complexity. Google must balance its own AI ambitions via Gemini and DeepMind with its role as a neutral compute provider. The alliance showcases a shifting AI infrastructure landscape where collaboration can override rivalry. It also signals a mature phase in AI deployment where compute capacity, not just algorithm, determines leadership. This was all for today's bulletin. I'll again meet you tomorrow. Till then, stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe IT Voice for all your updates.